Good evening, folks, and happy Advent, December 1st, the start of the Advent calendar. So this is actually one, it's specifically German and Austrian beers. I did this box 2 years ago. Last year I did was one was craft beers. So basically there's 5 or 6, maybe 7 beers that were similar to, or the same beers from 2 years ago. I was debating whether or not I was actually going to do reviews on those ones or not, but I think I will. Basically because I know my taste in beer has changed. Some beers that I didn't like a couple of years ago when I started this, I now enjoy. So I figure, heck, I'll do a review and compare it to see what I gave it a couple of years ago. So this is just like a advent calendar you had as a kid. Basically, there's 24 doors, so each day you basically punch out a door, and instead of a chocolate, you get a beer. So you can't beat that. So let's get on with day one. And this is, actually hit day one. I hit day one, actually. This is interesting because there's actually a app that you can do and a Facebook page where you can follow along. And I seen it today, and the beer that they had was one that's in the box, but not this one, which I'm okay with. It's German-Austrian beers, so they're mostly lagers. And if anybody watches this review on a regular basis, I do tend to enjoy lagers more than beer. Or sorry, lagers more than ales. So this one is Zwickl Kellerbier. And it's Bavarian, says premium Bavarian. And a lot of, it's from Germany. Not a whole lot of English there. And that's it. So, actually with the app, I don't have my phone here, but normally with the app, you can actually take a picture of the beer and it'll tell you a little bit about the beer. And Kellerbier, K-E-L-L-E-R-B-I-E-R. I'm going to zoom in so you can see the can. I don't speak German, so some of it there I'm probably not pronouncing right, and for that I do apologize. So there you go. I'm just going to, actually the box actually has all the beers listed, so I'm just curious if it tells me what the style of beer is here. I don't think it's going to give me much information that other than it's a Kellerbier, whatever that is. So let me see. So this one, now it just says German style Kellerbier, so I'm not even quite sure what a Kellerbier is. And I'm pretty sure, these are my cue cards. This basically gives you a little bit about each beer, style of beer. And it's not even listed there. So, I'm going to give my glass a quick cold water rinse. I'm going to use a Pilsner glass, even though it's not a true Pilsner. It is a lager, as I said. So, Pilsner is a type of lager. So, typical golden straw color. Typical for lagers. Just back from a hockey game, one of the local teams, and because I was driving, I didn't have a beer at the game. So I am definitely craving a beer. Alright, so, pretty clear. I wouldn't say crystal clear, but pretty clear. Typical lager aroma, typical, you know, for us in North America, or a typical beer aroma. Nice white head. Nice flavor to it. Nothing that really stands out. Generally lagers, they say ales are more complex flavor, complex aroma, a little bit of everything. Whereby lagers, I normally say clean, crisp, and refreshing. And that definitely suits this one. Easy drinking. There's a little bit of something there that I'm getting. I'm not quite sure what. Nothing bad by any means. I don't think it's hops that I'm getting. Maybe a little touch of maltness, but not too much. With that being said, it'd be interesting on what Kellerbier. We'll definitely have to Google that. Rating wise, my ratings are always out of 5. With a 1 being a drain pour. Don't like it, can't finish it. I'm literally going to pour it down the drain. A 2 is like, yeah, I'm not a big fan, but I'll finish it. A 3 is a good beer. A 4 is a very good beer. And a 5 would be the best beer ever. As I said, these are all, well, not all, mostly lagers. I think there's one IPA for sure. So probably this will be, not going to be a lot of low ratings because I am more of a lager guy than an ale guy. I try to be unbiased with my reviews, but obviously personal preference, beer styles will have an effect. And this one, pretty straightforward for me. I think it's a 3.5, so between good beer and a very good beer. I'm definitely enjoying it. If I had a 6-pack of these, I could definitely have more than one. Unfortunately, there's only one per box, so. Yeah, 3.5 for the Herrenbräu Zwickl Kellerbier. Now, I'm butchering that pronunciation, I'm sure. But a hell of a good beer. And I think I'll give it a 3.5 out of 5. So you go, folks. Tomorrow we'll hit the box and see what else we got. Until next beer, as always, enjoy responsibly. Cheers.